All right, so for this exercise, you're gonna find a chair, preferably a chair that's firm, that you're not gonna sink into. So maybe a dining room or a kitchen chair or something like that. But for this exercise, you are gonna want to sit up. So we'll have Sierra sit up here. Sit up nice and tall. Once you're sitting up nice and tall, you're gonna wanna remind yourself to let your shoulders relax down and back. So those shoulder blades should just kind of sink down and back into the spine. The shoulders should relax. There shouldn't be any tension in your shoulders at this point. So the idea of this exercise is to reverse or undo typically a bad habit where the head kind of sags forward. A lot of times sitting at computers, driving in cars, working, the head kind of drags forward. We're trying to reverse that and stretch the musculature on the back of the neck. That'll more easily allow the head to come back over the shoulders. So the way we're going to do this is Sierra's going to be looking straight ahead, and what you want to do at home is you look straight ahead. You find an object in your room that you can pinpoint focus on with your eyeballs, right? And so you're not looking up, you're not looking down, you're looking straight ahead. One thing I'm going to add here, and I'm going to actually illustrate this, is you want to imagine that there's a line between the attachment of your ear and the corner of your eye. Kind of like if you were to put on a pair of glasses, that line should be relatively straight. And Sierra is already demonstrating this very well, but that's kind of where you want to be. You don't want to be looking up, you don't want to be looking down. That line should be parallel to the floor. And you'll also notice with Sierra, the forehead is relatively directly over her chin. So that's kind of a good head position right there. So you find your object, right? You're sitting nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, you're looking straight ahead, you're not looking up, you're not looking down, you're looking straight ahead. You find that object in the room. And then what you want to do is just in a very controlled, slow manner is pretend like someone is putting their finger on your chin and your face, and at the same time just retract that chin and face back against your neck and back over your shoulders. Perfect. And you hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. You should feel a pulling sensation, a stretching sensation between your shoulder blades, maybe your upper back. Hold that for a bit and then relax. And then once you're relaxed for a few moments, then you can pull that back. Kind of pull, retract back over the shoulders. Hold that. Again, you should feel that tension down at the base of your neck between the shoulder blades. Not tilting up, not looking down, but just pulling back and then relax. Good. And you can see with Sierra, the difference between being stretched and relaxed is relatively, there's a very small window there. So it doesn't have to be a huge motion. It just has to be enough to where you feel that stretching in between your shoulder blades. Now, Sierra, if you were to exaggerate your head position forward, like in a bad posture, right here, yeah. And so then when you're pulling it back, go ahead and pull the head back over the shoulders. There you go. See how she's maintaining the line between her ear and the corner of her eye? It's perfectly paralleled to the ground. And so that's a wonderful stretch right between the shoulder blades, opens those muscles up in the back of the neck and the back base of the neck and between the shoulder blades. That can often get pretty tight there. And then relax there. Very good.